Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty. Baby girl, you are so pretty, 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 pretty.
What do you do when you've had your nails for a long time and you're kind of tired of them? You're not tired of them, you're tired of the design, okay? So I've been getting used to them, being able to do more things with them on, so I wanna keep this going. So I'm going to try and change the design today and revamp them, and yeah, we'll just see how it. No, I have never tried doing nails before. My mom actually has, and she had like a nail set of doing nails and stuff like that. But as for me, it's going to be my first time actually attempting to like, so I'm just hoping I don't mess them up and then end up hating them. But good vibes. I think I'm going to like them. I think I'm going to do well. Like, I am an artistic person. Okay, so I got my LED light thingy just for 35 rands, guys. Like, come on. Okay, so these other things are not 35. Okay, these gel thingies are 35 rands, you know, and then this was like 12 rand, the nail glue, and then these, you know, 15 rand, whatever. Then these, you don't even need these, you know what I mean? So yeah, so this is what I'm going to use. Mind you, my mom had all these other things, so for you, you might have to get them. So set a budget of at least 200, and you know, whenever you get tired of a design, you just change it up until, you know. So let's go, let's just get into it. First of all, I'm going to start with the glue and make sure that they're still tight, because some of them are getting loose. I am in a different location. Don't mind me, I'm a traveler. So my mom had a nail glue and I bought a nail glue. I don't know which to use now, like which is stronger. I don't know. Some of these nails, I'm surprised at how strong and sturdy they are still. That's a good thing for me because I want them to last for as long as possible. The whole December if possible. Make sure it's like you're pushing it to make sure it sticks, okay? This is only the first nail and I'm realizing how much of a job this is gonna be. Comparison. Yeah. Let's go. Yes, let's go. As you can see, I had already filed my nails, removing the old design. So yeah, here we go. I went in with my glue again because I had filed them and I thought that had made them kind of loose. So here I'm just pressing on them, making sure they stick and they become strong and durable. I'm going ahead and filing because no gel or nothing is gonna stick if you don't file them first. So yeah, go ahead, you just file them all, okay? So I really need you all to understand that I am a beginner. I am not a professional by any means. Any tips and tricks I'm gonna give is gonna be purely because of my experience, okay? So here you go, we have filed. Obviously you can tell by the white dust on my fingers. But yeah. Oh, she's not done filing, okay? Like, you need to know everything I do on one hand, I am doing it on the other hand, okay? That is for every single step, guys. That's basic maths. What you do on one hand, you do on the other. So you see this other filing thingy, it's like a sponge, ne? So it makes the nails smoother, right? Because those hard filers, you can file the shape and stuff like that, and this one just makes it a smooth canvas to work on. And that is just from my experience. All right, dust it off. Let's go ahead and plug in my LED. What? I got it on my I plugged it on my power bank so that it can work with me wherever I need to be in the room, whether because of lighting or whatever. So yeah, I decided to go ahead and put black in the middle. So if you saw my last nails, I had a yin yang sort of design on the middle finger. I love yin yang. I just love that design and the message behind it. I just love yin yang, okay? So here I decided that I'm gonna do it in two separate fingers. So the middle finger is gonna have a black with a white dot, and then the second finger towards the pinky finger. How do nail artists get these like finger concepts, right? You know what, never mind. But yeah, you need to dry your nails as much as possible. Speaking from experience, if you don't dry them, they're gonna get messy. They're gonna need you to be going backwards and you're not gonna move forwards. So like I said, what you do on one finger, you do to the other. And that way you will just feel better. You won't be frustrated. Oh no, I still gotta do this. Just do the same thing on, both fingers. And make sure to dry every single step. Wow. Okay. Guys, you can do this. Like, if you're not willing to learn and be patient, you're gonna keep paying people to do stuff for you, okay? So just absorb all the information that you can. Okay, so I went in with the white, and this white I realized it's gonna need to have a lot of layers, because we put like 2 3 maximum 4 layers on each nails, but this one, it's so translucent. Can I use that word? It's not the color is not strong enough. It's not defined. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah, it will need a lot of layers to be a completely thick white canvas to work on. Dry those nails. Dry those nails. Dry those nails. I don't know how many times I can say it. Every time you do something, every time you put a layer, dry them. You are going to thank me later. But anyway, this is how the first 2 fingers looked. Okay, that's just white and black. And yeah, I have to file them now because obviously I added a lot of layers, so it might be making it look thick and disfigured, and we don't want that. So you're gonna use the hard filer to get that shape that you had in the beginning on the plain nail before you put any layers and colors, right? You're definitely gonna have to file it down. You're definitely gonna have to use some strength. You're definitely gonna have to practice some patience, okay? And yeah, it's just all about doing what you feel is right in the moment and the shape that you would like, okay? These are your nails. And here we go with that softening filer again, making them smooth to work on later on. Okay, let's go. I definitely want to finish each nail design before moving to the next nail design. So here I'm just going to put a white dot on the black nail and then a black dot on the white nail. Simply. I don't know why I'm like seeming like a professional right now. Like, okay, like I do learn by watching people. Like just watching something, I can learn it in like a few minutes. So I've seen my mom do it. I've seen many people do it on me. Yeah, I guess I have picked up some things. Just a couple of things. Ooh, that black on white, white on black is not looking too bad actually. And again, dry those nails. Dry them up. Now, like I said, what you do on one hand, you do on the other hand, so you don't feel like you're stuck in one place. Okay? Now I'm going in with my top coat. I love the shimmery glaze top coat. I just love sparkles on my nails. I love them. Okay? I do not want dull nails. Never, ever, ever. So yeah, this top coat has a little bit of sparkle, gold sparkle. They're just tiny, but they make the biggest, classiest, most elegant, tiny little addition to your nails. Okay, and we love that. Definitely gonna clean up before you dry. Okay, so if there's any mistakes, go ahead and clean them up really quickly. Yeah. I want to see how the black will look once it's glazed. I promise you, it's gonna look fantastic. Show us. Oof. Now I told you what you do on the one hand, you do again on the what? Dry those nails. You will be grateful to yourself. So this is how it's looking so far. Time for the next design. Now, I wanted to have flames. Mind you, I have never done any nail designs before. And I definitely have not done any flame nail designs before. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this is gonna turn out as well. So obviously I'm not just blindly, oh my god, how it's gonna turn out. No, you gotta have a plan, a blueprint. You know, okay. So mine was like I've seen people do, whether on TikTok, I did my research. So my plan here was to draw an outline of the flames, okay? And then, like a child in kindergarten, you just have to color it in. Coloring it in obviously is the easier part. So yeah, I really had to take my time, focus, and just be so motivated to do this. Okay, but yeah, like I said in the beginning, I am an artistic person, so I was pretty confident coming into this. Drawing has never been something that was like, oh no, I suck at. No, I'm fairly okay. Yeah, so yeah, here I am just drawing the outline. Not bad at all. And the best part is you always get better. You get better and better and better and better, right? So yeah. And for the first ever trial, it's not bad at all. Yeah, now I'm coloring in. So I decided to just dab the red gel polish on the nail so that I will have a quicker and faster access to the paint, let me call it. So yeah, that did make things easier and it made the coloring in much faster. So I would definitely recommend that you do that as well. And don't put too much, just enough, just enough. And then if it's not enough, as you can see, you can always add on. Dry them up, dry them up, dry them up, dry them up, dry them up. Let's go in with the second layer. We don't want this red to be like a watercolor red, a fairly red, a barely visible red. We want it red, okay? It's a fire. It's a flame. And I just realized if I had yellow, this fire would have been... Okay, next time. Let's dry that fire up so we can get moving. Okay, I'm going in for the third layer and I'm using the smaller brush, collecting it from the gel brush to make the flames that are sticking out more red. And of course, dry it up. And now I'm going in with my top coat. Can you spot the mistake? Even if you're going to put a top coat, you do need to file it, okay? File it with a softening filer or a hard filer, then a softening filer, but you need to file it before you put any kind of coat, okay? Yeah, let's just remember that. Now it's time for the fun part. Well, not really fun because it is hard to do, but it is a beautiful thing, okay? Glitter, I love glitter, it's beautiful. So my plan here was to dab a little top coat gel. It's a clear gel, this one, okay? And then I used my brush to section it out at the top where I wanted the glitter to go. All right, that was the plan. And I thought if I just dipped it in the glitter would only go to where the gel is, right? Wrong. Okay, that did not happen at all. The glitter ended up going everywhere on my nail, okay, unfortunately. So yeah, I did have to clean it up. So I used my brush to push the glitter along where I wanted to go and cleaned up the rest of the areas where I didn't want any glitter. Now, it did happen that there was some traces of the glitter on the part where I didn't want it to show, but that's okay. Oh, and I spilled my glitter. And I still had to do my other finger. You know what? It's fine. Like, I remember I was really frustrated, but the show had to go on. So I just continued cleaning my finger, and it looked really good, if I do say so myself. Now I went ahead and dried it up because I don't want it blowing away or falling off. Dried up. Upon drying it up, I had to put the clear top coat on it, and I sort of just dropped, as you can see, I just drop it instead of painting on it, okay, because I thought it would shift it and stuff like that, but you know, I did dry it long enough. It should have been dry, but yeah, I just wanted to be as careful. And as you can see, it got on my hand, it got messy, man. But if you are like me and you are a completist and you just have to see something through, then yeah. So we went in with the other layers of the top coat, and we had to just dry it up, all of them. And what you do on one finger, you do on the other finger, okay? I was excited. I was getting somewhere. I could see my hands looking prettier by the design. So my next design involved my favorite color, sky blue. If you didn't know, that is my favorite color, sky blue. So yeah, the pinky finger, I was gonna have this design, arc design with the blue at the top. And of course, dry up the fleece layer and all the layers after that. So I did go with my shimmery top coat on my pinky fingers, because what you do on one hand, you do on the other. And if you're going to dry one hand, you're always going to dry the other. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the beginner's guide to revamp and redesign your nails. I'm SKC. I hope you enjoyed watching, because I know there's a million, billion, zillion other videos you could be watching right now. But if you're watching mine, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next one.